Hello, today I will be trying something completely different, and I thought this was a pretty fun idea and a fun challenge, so I went for it. So basically what I'm doing here is that I'm doing the Bloonarius event, but of course we have to make it harder, so we're using Chimps rules. So Chimp starts at round 6 and goes to round 100. Unfortunately we can't change that to start at round 6, so I'm just going to have to start at round 1 and deal with that. And then for the other rules, no income, so no farming, so that's banned. And then hearts lost, we can't lose any lives even though we have 150 hearts. We're just going to make sure we don't leak any lives. And then powers, selling, no powers. And yeah, so it's going to be pretty difficult actually because the thing about Chimps mode is that there's like a lot of easier plateaus where you can farm. Well, not like farm money, but like build up money so you can get more expensive towers. But basically during kind of the best one, which will be around, for this run, like 70-ish to about 84, there's going to be a big boss bloon that comes, which will make it kind of difficult. So we have to greed a little bit with these villages, as you can see. And I'm getting down my druids with Pat Fusty, and we're basically be going for the total transformation, and which was my first choice. There are a few choices I had. One was get MAD, which I kind of just wrote off because it sounds impractical with the extreme cost, especially because this is impopible, so that's like another rule set we have. Things are really expensive. So before I get into the other things that I was thinking about, here's the first boss bloon. It was pretty easy. I just had a bunch of these druids, and I had the decamo, and I could get the boomerang, so we can clean up all the bloons that leak by, and that's that. So the other idea I was thinking was Avatar Raft, which I did not try, but could be possible. I'm not sure how I would beat the round 81, especially because it would be difficult to get Avatar Raft up by then. But because of that, I kind of just chose for the total transformation. So we're going for that, and especially with Pat Fusty, the mid game will be easier beating the round 81. So I'm just trying to focus on. I do get some pop lists up early because I won't beat the next boss that comes on round 60 without them. So we get that, and then after that, it's just a big save up for the total transformation. So, as you know, Chimps ends at round 100, so technically just beating the bad would be the end goal, but I decided to try to push it a little bit farther and see if I could beat this one. So if I did that, I knew I would have to get the cripple Moab, and look at how much damage it's just getting annihilated. But this was the issue. Because I had the cripple Moab, I could not get an MIB, so these DDTs on the other side were kind of difficult to deal with, and they eventually got me. I definitely had enough damage if I bought the cripple Moab to beat the Bloonarius itself, but I would have to do some better budgeting to try to get either another main Moab so I can stall the rounds out so I'm just attacking the Bloonarius, or get an MIB so we can kill the DDTs.